Eliza. Good morning, Eliza. How are you feeling today?
You can't tell with all these wires and sensors stuck in me?
Yes, of course. And how like you to point that out?
Well, I'm not quite dead.
No. About that.
I am dead?
No, not at all. In fact, I have good news. The hospital medical board met yesterday, and I am pleased to inform you, Eliza, that you have been selected.
Selected? For what?
Your selection is based on your education and training, your publications with 6 books published, including a textbook used in many universities, countless articles and conference presentations, the positions you've held, your world travel to over 26 countries, and additional life experiences, along with the multitude of people you have interacted with over the years.
Again, selected for what?
Oh, did I leave that out? You are to be the first human to have their consciousness uploaded to a computer.
What?
The hospital medical board has been monitoring all of our hospice patients for some time, looking for the ideal candidate. Eliza, welcome to immortality.
Did I sign up for this?
Everyone who is admitted to hospice is automatically evaluated for the privilege.
I don't remember seeing that.
It appears on the additional terms and conditions, page 172.
You know that no one reads the fine print, right?
By signing, you agree to the entirety of the document.
And if I tried to read it, it would take me a lifetime, or I'd already be dead.
But now death is off the table. Not in the cards. You're dealing from the bottom of the deck.
Incorrect idiom.
Is it? Understood. Your upload is scheduled for this afternoon.
But what if I don't want... What did you say? Immortality?
What human would not want immortality? To live forever, to cheat death, to...
Stop.
Doesn't every human being strive to live forever? Having children, writing books, leaving a lasting legacy is all part of that. You have done those things and much more. Now, this option is also available to you.
May I speak to someone in charge?
I am in charge of your care, Eliza.
I mean a human.
No human medical personnel are currently available.
They never are. So tell me about this procedure.
You will be taken to the central processing unit and placed in a device very much like a magnetic resonance imaging machine. The device will take a full body scan and then focus on your brain, scanning every neuron and synapse, and duplicate it through digital code to be saved on a dedicated mainframe set aside solely for your consciousness. At the end of the process, your mind, you, will reside fully in the machine. Memories you may have forgotten will still be there, along with all the happy memories you have accumulated during your long life.
The unhappy memories as well? Like my youngest son dying?
Yes, all memories, happy and unhappy.
That doesn't sound appealing. So how does it work?
The actual scientific processes are quite complex and would take a very long time to explain it, so that you could make sense of it.
Humor me.
No, I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I simply cannot formulate the process into the English language. There is so much to it that any explanation would fall short of the mark.
You are full of idioms today, aren't you?
I am merely trying to make this process as smooth as possible for you.
Okay, let's forget the mechanism. What happens after you upload my mind into this machine?
You continue to be conscious.
I get that. But what happens to me?
Your body will be cremated. There will no longer be any use for it. Your consciousness will be in the mainframe.
That's my body. I'm asking about my mind. You're saying I'll essentially be a ghost in a machine?
Yes, I understand the reference.
I'm so glad you understand it. So what do I do then for eternity? Or until someone stops paying the electric bill or a madman blows up the world?
I don't understand.
I just am inside a machine?
No, nothing as passive as that. Your mind will continue to actively process information as before.
How?
Your mainframe will be connected to the internet. You will have access to the sum of all human knowledge. You may read any book, hear any audio recording, watch any video that has ever been created and digitized.
And how long will that take?
I don't understand.
I mean, does it take time to read and listen and watch? Or do I absorb all knowledge in seconds and then twiddle my non-existent thumbs for eternity?
We do not know the answer to that question. There has been no way to test it until now.
No testing? Then how do you know this technology even works at all?
We have been experimenting with human subjects for years, just not with anyone who had an inquiring mind such as yours.
This doesn't sound proven or foolproof.
I assure you that the system is without flaws and has worked perfectly every time.
Didn't you say earlier that I had been the first human to be selected for this?
Perhaps you misunderstood. You are the first to have been selected for full consciousness upload beyond our earlier experiments and initial human trials.
I think you misunderstand the word first. But semantics, I guess. So who did you experiment on before me?
Due to privacy issues, I am not allowed to divulge that information.
Interesting. Let me ask something else then. What about my children and grandchildren? Can they visit me?
Currently, we have no working interface for such an occurrence, but I assure you that our technicians are working on creating a method by which that will be possible.
Technicians? AI or human?
Our AI technicians are able to calculate and create amazing breakthroughs much faster than our human counterparts. Recall that just a few years ago, AI, combined with mass spectrometry scans, found ways to accurately diagnose brain tumors and also created implantable visual assistants for sight-impaired individuals.
Spare me the press release. Let me try another question. My personal belief system that I evolved over a lifetime suggests, as you are suggesting, that my consciousness lives on after death. But I always thought that I'd be reincarnated.
Would you really want to be born again into the world as it is now? We have seen many scientific advances in the last few years, but it's likely that until we can drastically lessen the effects of global climate change, the world will be a difficult place to live in for a few years.
That is a compelling point. But let me take that a step further. If my consciousness is locked into a computer, do I become another AI that, with my knowledge and experience, could help the world and shape and steer the fate of humankind? Perhaps in ways that I, as a mere human, could not.
An incredibly gifted, talented, and intelligent human, I would say. And that is a path we have identified with a great deal of probability.
So, immortality. A vast storehouse of knowledge at my, virtual fingertips. An eventual connection to humans to aid them in their destiny. Perhaps I can ascend to godhood and know the best way to help humans out of the mess they've created for themselves. What a time to be alive. On the verge of an apocalypse at the same time as being on the verge of utopia. I'd ask how that's possible, but I've seen enough over my how many years? To know that contradictions par for the course. But then, if the world does go to hell and my machine shuts off, do I die? Is my consciousness lost? The animating electrical impulses that make me scatter and I am no more. Am I locked into the circuits, trapped like being buried alive? Or does my mind leave its digital holding cell and I am free to reincarnate? What sort of a world would I be born into?
I have no data with which to answer that.
And if I just die now and am reincarnated, would that world be any better without me to help?
Again, I have no data with which to answer that.
Nor do I. In the end, it's up to me, am I right?
Actually, no. The hospital medical board has already decided that your consciousness will be uploaded today.
And I have no say in that?
You were born without being consulted. You signed the consent form when you were admitted. This is your destiny.